Tai Chi Swan, Grand Ultimate Fist. Movement only. Breathing to come later at the end. Salutation. Relax into all points of your flexibility. Your ankles, your hips, your elbows, your shoulders, your wrists, and your neck, and your back. Salutation done lightly. Slightly bend the knees. Both hands come up with relaxed wrist. As your hands float down, you're breathing out. Come to holding ball, right hand on top, look to your right. Left heel touches, or right heel touches, toes touch down, turn square the body, press the ball out. Turn the ball over, look to your left, step to your left. Press, double hand strike. Step for the first spiral sequence. Spiral sequence stays the same throughout the entire kata, with the exception of one change in the middle, which we'll explain when we get there. Shift to guard. Turn in one unit. Pull back to white crane beak. Cup and saucer. Step. Single whip. Left hand meets the right, come down to the center of your body. Take the pulse, come up, step right. White crane beak strikes up. Step left foot barely tap. White crane circles the wings. On 4, block back, turn your knee out. Step forward, single whip. Pull back. To lady plays the banjo. If you were holding a musical instrument, this is what it would look like, but you'll stay down like they are the banjo. Step, hit. Block across. Step, hit. Step through, block, punch. Inverted fist. Seal the giant jar. Embrace. Push off. Turn in one unit. Feet shift. Beak strike up, beak strike back. From here, pull back, ride the wild tiger to the second sparrow chases the tail. Again, it is always the same with the exception of the ending right here. Okay, instead of coming out and doing this, when we get to here, we would come back and hit up. Let me show that again from the beginning. You just stepped out, embraced, pushed off, rode. You come out to the sparrow sequence. From here, instead of the single whip, you pull back and you come to a low bow and hit up. Then you do your single whip. Come to here. Now you will be going into vicious monkey exits the cave. Hands come down as though they're going to touch your belt buckle, but they come up and flip out. That's 1. Flip as a unit. 2. Flip again as a unit. 3. From here you come to holding ball, your left hand on top. Flip the clouds. On the 4th, you come to tiger wraps its tail. The tail around your feet. Brush the leaves from the pond, step off, single whip, first low block. Comes in here, hits here, come up. Golden chicken stands on one leg. It's 1. It's 2. On 3, it is up, kick, step, gather, pull up on one leg, attack, attack, shift on one leg and step, block, hit, step, block, hit, step. Beneath the leaves, plant the hammer. Here. Up to the third, sparrow chases the tail. Stays the same. Come back to guard. Turn in a unit. Nothing changes. Single whip. Boom. Now from here, we are going to come up, face off at a 45-degree angle, and you will go into 7-star road. But first, when you come up, you'll be here. You'll come up to here. Left hand holding ball. Shift your heel and your feet to maiden works the shuttles. In this direction. Step, block, hit. This blocks your head. Grab, pull, flick the energy, come up. Double block, turn in the unit all the way around, hit. Grab, flick, block, step out, second verse, same as the first. That's how you remember. Block, hit, grab, flick, block, turn in the direction you started. Grab, flick, come to here. You'll be exactly where you were at the opening of Tai Chi. Come up, double block, hit, step off to the fourth. Sparrow chases the tail. Always the same. Turn in a unit. After guard, pull back. Single whip. Second low block. This time, as you come up from that low block, this hand will point and you will scoop up as though you were catching a kick. Throw up. Straight up. From here, step back to half guard. Come to holding ball, left hand on top, turn. Now you're going to come to hang the lotus. You shift the ball, right hand on top, pull up, side kick out, go to the bow, the giant bow. Pull back on the bow, release the bow, come up to here, circle block. I left that out in the beginning. Hit, just like the middle, come and close. A mistake was made by me, and I want to correct it right now. When we came to here and did the white crane circles the wings, block, hit, pull back, the lady plays the banjo, block, hit. I left, brush the knee and step out, and I'll correct that shortly. Again, Tai Chi Swan, Grand Ultimate Fist, different angle, movement only. We'll discuss the breathing as well as hand to hand at the end. Salutation. Holding ball, right hand on top, look to your right, step to your right, press. Look to your left, step to your left, double block hit. Step off to the first, sparrow chases the tail. There are forward. It never changes. This is always sparrow chases the tail. So that sequence right there. Left hand meets the right with the center of your body. You step up, look right, step right. White crane beat strikes. Step up, left foot barely tap. White crane circles the wings. Notice my elbows are not out. They are in each time. On forward, block back, turn the knee. Step, hit. Block back till lady plays the banjo. Block, hit. From here, brush the knee. Right hand comes right under your nipple line. beneath the elbow, hide the hammer. Circle block, step through, hit. Seal the giant jar, embrace, push off, ride the wild tiger. From here, come up to embrace again. Step off to your second sparrow chases the tail. This is the only exception during the whole kata. Everything's the same right to here, except we come to a low bow, hit up. Then we go off in this direction with single whip. Double strike, ridge hand strike, come down as though you're going to touch your belt buckle. Vicious monkey exits the cave. 1, 2, 3, 2, flip the clouds. Come to a horse stance. Breathe out, breathe in. Circle, breathe out, breathe in. As though you're catching clouds and pulling them down. Breathe out, breathe in. Come to here. Tiger flips the tail, brush the leaves from the pond. First, low block. Boom, low block. Golden chicken stands on one leg. Notice the posture, toes are down. Step back. Notice the posture. On the last one, same movement, but your hands open up, block away, kick. From here, this foot hits the ground, and you slide up with your hands going up in the air and gathering as though you're grabbing clouds. From here, golden chicken stands on one leg, attacks, hits. You turn in a unit, put your foot down. Block, hit, step. Block, hit, step. Beneath the leaves, plant the hammer. Hammer fist down, boom. Third, sparrow chases the tail. It never changes. One unit, with the exception of that one time. Flick. Now here is 7-star rope. You come up from here to a 45-degree angle. Left hand on top, holding ball. Maiden works the shuttles. Boom. Step off, block, hit, grab, flick, step up, block. Turn in a unit all the way to the other direction, hit, grab, flick. From here, second verse, same as the first. Block, hit, grab, flick, block up. Notice in this position here, when I come here, after I flicked, this leg's barely tapped, I barely got my weight on my toes. Trying to be light on my feet because I'm going to turn. Hit, flick. Just as the opening. It does not change. That was your fourth and last sparrow, I believe. Low block, hits out, come up. As though you're catching a kick, come to a half guard. Shift is one unit. Your foot turns that way. This one meets it. Switch to right hand on top. Come up, kick, turn to giant bow, pull. Release, come up to beneath the elbow. Circle block, block, hit, seal the giant jar, embrace, push off, ride the wild tiger, come to here, and close Tai Chi Swan. Sparrow chases the tail. There are 4 sequences of sparrow chases the tail in Tai Chi Swan. All 4 are the same with one exception. So you need to remember what it's like for all of it except the one exception. So here is sparrow chases the tail coming directly at you. Sparrow chases the tail. Now, with the only exception, and that is toward the end of the first turn, in the middle of the coda, is the spear hand. And here it is, looking at it from this angle. As you can see, everything's the same. So here we pull back, we take a deep stance and we hit up. Then we go to this direction. That's in the middle of the coda. That is sparrow chases the tail. Get forward though. This form is 7-star road. So here is 7-star road coming at you from this angle. You come up to here, you're in holding ball, you step to Megan works the shuffles. Now pay close attention to what I'm doing with my body. It's very important. I come up to here, my hands cross, and I turn all the way around facing the other way. My hips actually pointing in the opposite direction of my hip bone. From here, I step with my left foot, block and hit. Grab, pull and flick. Then I come up to here, just briefly. Pay attention to that. From here, I turn all the way around off to that angle. Do the exact same thing. Now I start completely over. Second verse, same as the first. Block, hit, grab, flick. Right here. You want to be fluid and move in a unit. Boom. To here. Boom. 7-star road. It's the very middle toward the end of the coda. Very hard part of it to learn. That ought to help everybody. I'm going to try to highlight just the important parts and not get into a lot of the movement, but it will help you remember. And I'm going to start, just strangely enough, with the salutation. Salutation in Tai Chi is here and here. Just for conversation, someone would reach to grab a hold of you. You let all their weight come in and just do your salutation, grab and pull. Now, you see how quickly their body is going to move if you let all of their energy come in, but if you step, it's really going to move. Which is basically what you're doing with Tai Chi, here to here to here. If you want to use every bit of the first part, we'll do this real slow. You come in, you pull, you step back, and you go boom, right there. Throat, and that's the second half where you've turned and went here. That's just the opening, okay? Sparrow chases the tail. Looks like this when it comes at you. Very beautiful and fluid. Pay attention to this hand doing this. Watch what happens to the attacker. They come in. As this hand comes across, it inverts. And it strikes right there in the brachial plexus origin, which is a knockout strike. If I use Scott's shoulder instead of his neck, which I will, I come in here to here just about that hard, and it'll make their legs weak. That sparrow chases the tail first part. When that hand comes in, I come here and I strike here. Okay? The next part of that is we come back and we hit, boom, and then we launch them up in the air. That's all sparrow chases the tail. Okay? Holding ball. You do it right hand on top, you do it left hand on top. If you watch this for a second, right on top, left on top, right on top, left on top, right on top, left on top. Something comes at you quickly and you see right on top. Something comes at you from this way, left on top. Okay? So that's it. Boom. Boom. Okay? So if someone were to reach for you with one hand, goes through. Right on top. Okay, that was what I used. That's holding ball. Didn't hurt you good. Okay. When you take Tai Chi as a fighting art, it really enhances you to be able to use it as a calming and a healing and an energy producing and moving art. You got to know what this was made for, and this is where it came from. Animals fighting animals. So, the next thing we'll deal with is this move, Here, devastating blow. This blow without even an attack. If we turn this way, and I would have taken, without touching or taking my pulse or anything, and I just went wham, just like that. That would hit right there. And knock the average human being unconscious. That's what you're doing when you do this. Okay? Another important, white crane circles the wings. Coming at you in the form, it's here, 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 here. You heard me make a remark about don't have your elbows out. Very hard to turn. And don't have them straight like you're swimming. It's a circle. Circles the wings. Everybody's seen the movie The Karate Kid. This is where they came up with wax on, wax off. So if a punch comes with this hand, you block away. It comes with the other hand, you block away. It comes with this hand, you block away. White crane circles the wings. Okay. Now, one of the most important techniques. Beneath the elbow, hide the hammer. That's your hammer. If I just touch with my fist closed with a 6-inch punch, that was with my fist closed. Same exact force.